Sometimes the most powerful force in a war isn't the biggest army or the richest nation. When ISIS swept across the Middle East, entire governments fell apart. Armies dropped their weapons, cities collapsed overnight, millions ran for their lives. It was pure chaos, and chaos exposes the truth. It shows who was built on real structure and who was built on lies. And in the middle of all that chaos, one small force held the line when everyone else folded. No massive budget, no ancient empire behind them, no giant military machine, just discipline, communication, unity, and a system that actually worked. While bigger armies ran, they pushed forward. While nations panicked, they organized. While extremists spread terror, they built structure. And that's the part nobody talks about. They didn't win because they were strong. They won because they were organized. They won because they protected civilians, because they trained every day, because they built leadership instead of waiting for someone to save them. They proved something the world forgets. Power isn't size, power is structure. Look at history. Every empire that rose was organized. Every empire that fell was corrupt and divided. It doesn't matter if it's the Middle East, Africa, Europe, or America. The real groups with real discipline outlast everyone. Not the biggest, not the richest, not the loudest, the most structured. And that's why I study them, not to pick sides, not to push politics, not to praise or attack any nation, but because the world is collapsing from the inside out. Leadership is weak, systems are failing, people are confused, and this small force showed the blueprint for how any group can survive chaos and even grow stronger inside it. And this is exactly what my movement is about. Teaching people how power works, teaching people how organization works, teaching people how to build systems that corruption can't break and chaos can't destroy. Because if a small group in a collapsing region can build structure strong enough to hold back darkness, imagine what young people around the world could do if they had the same discipline and the same mindset. The world doesn't belong to the biggest armies. It belongs to the most organized people, and the ones who understand that are the ones who shape the future.